a little bit is like when you are switching weapons. Switching weapons with the mule kick is really annoying. You have to triple click Y, and I'm really used to. I mean, if you watch my gameplay, you'll see how many times I switch weapons. And it's kind of frustrating knowing that you have to switch 3 times. And when we did go down around 30 odd, I can't remember what it was, 34 I think I said earlier. It was basically because of mule kick. I was actually trying to change guns. Like I said, I still had my upgraded M16, and I still had that upgraded, which was awesome. And I was trying to switch weapons to it because it just become insta kill. I had a massive train behind me, and I was turning around spraying, and I ended up running into some sort of corner. It wasn't a corner. I just got trapped against some sort of debris on the floor. I think it was a massive sofa on the floor. I got trapped against that, and basically when you get a horde of zombies coming at you, it's, you know what I mean, you've got no chance even with Juggernaut. It only takes a second to go down when you've got a train. You got
trapped with the Who's Who, didn't you?
Yeah, and also with the Who's Who, that saved me. Well, I only had to use it once when I actually went down, because I didn't go down until around 34. Pat, I'm not sure if he went down or not. I think he went down a little earlier.
Twice.
I think he went down like round twice at round like 20 and at round like 28, stuff like that. So it's kind of risky going up here at once. We almost get trapped, I guess.
Yeah.
And I always try in this tactic to keep my pistol as long as possible. I know it's probably not the best tactic. I mean, if you can buy a gun, I would highly advise it. But the one gun is probably the best gun of the day. I would advise is the AN-94. That is probably one of the best guns. I mean, it's upgraded, it's awesome. You get 50 bullets in a magazine, and you get a ton left of ammo stock. But the one thing I wouldn't advise is upgrading your pistols to get Mustang and Sally. I mean, you could do that. I mean, I would definitely advise it when people have found out how to buy PhD Flopper. My guess about that Easter egg, if it is an Easter egg or if you can even get it, my advice would probably be not my advice, my best guess would probably be that you are able to fix the starting elevator, and then you are able to stop at the different stops and probably head down to PhD Flopper. So that is probably my best guess at how the Easter egg is going to be discovered, especially with these elevator keys floating around everywhere. There could be something to do with this like massive flipper here over here. I'm not quite sure what it's called. We ended up making the game. I mean, we were gonna make it earlier, but we just kind of forgot about it. And when we did make it, it kind of, I mean, it's alright, I guess, but I wouldn't advise risking your life for something like it. So we are just coming up to round 11 now, and we have still got the Bowie knife.
But we've got enough points.
Yeah, so we've got about 9, I think that says 9 grand. I might even be on 10 grand at the minute, I'm not sure.
It's like 14.
But anyway, so we are basically kind of worried about this Bowie knife at the minute, and we are kind of tempted to go by the Galvanicles.
We're just waiting for the quick revive.
Yeah, we're waiting for the quick revive to come down, and it's taken a while because that is probably the one thing that gets you down, and this is probably the worst place to camp in the world. There's so many spots zombies can come from. There's coming from that part next to the 3-round burst pistol, the B23R. They can come from the elevator. They can come from in the floor over here. They can come from that barricade, and they can also come from the jump over area from the top of the roof. So this is really the worst place to camp. I would definitely not advise camping here. You can get down so easily, it's unreal. So yeah, so I wouldn't advise camping here at all. So there's a lot of zombies. I mean, if you are able to take them out straight away before they get into hordes, I would advise it, because I wouldn't advise getting a horde and trying to trade around there. I actually have a near-death experience here where I am on the full red health, but luckily the quick revive takes me up. And the first time ever I saw a zombie right at the top of the elevator. I'm not quite sure where the hell he was off.
Yeah.
He was not even trying to attack us. And I see a part there, and I'm pretty sure that was for the flipper, and I picked that up later in the game. So we are coming quite close. I think there's one more monkey round before we actually end the game.
Oh.
And we decided to end it, cut it early, in about 25 minutes. because we decided that there was really no need for this at all. I mean, I pick up monkeys there and it's pretty good. I end up using them about once in the entire game, I think, because I mean, when you got monkeys and you're distracted by all this stuff in these complicated maps, my mind just completely left. I think Pat went down once and I even forgot that I had them, and I think he almost ended up dying, and he would have done if I hadn't have kind of just stuck at it and almost died. So the Cat 40, I was kind of disappointed with that. I'd had 2 crappy guns in the box now. I had 3 bashes at it, and I got crap really. So I'm looking for something good to trade out for this pistol, and I think I get crap again actually. Yeah, I get a DSR, so I decided to leave that, and I decided to just kind of let the box kind of reset for me a little bit maybe, and maybe I'll get a little bit of luck next time. So I think this is the last zombie, and we are heading on to round 12 now. So I don't end up going for one more. I think this is where I end up buying the M16 now.
The Bowie knives are really starting to.
Yeah, so I think this is where we go for the Gallop Knuckles now. So like we said, the Gallop Knuckles, if you don't know, it's actually not on this jump, it's on this door here. It's just on the wall, but I wouldn't advise staying here for long because it's so easy to get trapped. And the one thing that really annoys me about this parkour area is that small bit there when we just passed it around just before just about 21 minutes ago, on 21 minutes just then.
So I've just bought the AN94 and I've got the M16 and Galvanicles. Got my 4 perks. So so far round 12, we think this is we're doing quite well.
Yeah, so I mean, this is such an easy tactic. It really does take the mess to how easy it is. I mean, sometimes you can get into situations where you go down, but that doesn't kind of affect it because it really is such an easy tactic. I mean, the only part where it does start getting hard is about over around 25, I would say. Anything kind of smaller than that is really dead easy to survive. I mean, I upgraded the AN94 in this game. And I mean, at round 20, I think it was like 5 bullets and a Galvanicles knife, and one of them died. I mean, you could get so many kills. I mean, to say there's 50 bullets in a mag, you were pretty much unstoppable. I mean, if this Cat 40 is doing awesome on round 12, it's pretty good. So I wouldn't advise buying double tap though. That is probably probably the worst perk on the game. I would say double tap. I really don't like it at all. I mean, if you are looking for something like massive big ammo such as the hammer, you might be alright. But if you're looking at stuff like Cat 40 and low round weapons, I wouldn't advise it at all, to be honest. So I've run out of ammo on the Cat 40 already, and I think I end up buying the AN94 for it because I decided that was going to be a good buy. So far I haven't picked up double tap, none of us have. But we are getting close.
I got double tap for my first.
Oh, double tap. Pat has actually got double tap, look.
Yeah,
right at the start. So I'm not quite sure if it's monkeys on this round 13 or not.
Yeah, it is.
So we end up running to basically this spot here. If you are kind of trapped on the monkey area, I would definitely advise just finding a small corner with maybe one entrance or 2 entrances, and basically hide together with your teammates. One thing I would not advise on this map at all is kind of splitting up. If you do split up on the map, you can get lost. It is a very big map, it's huge almost, and it's very easy to get lost. I mean, so this Galvanicles is still 1 knife. It gets 1 knife for the rest of the game, I think, but it was until we died anyway. So one thing I would advise as well is when you're knifing these kind of monkey things, I would advise crouching, because if you are stood up, sometimes you don't knife them first time, and you can just like maybe die, because if they hit you so many times, it's so easy to get downed. So I'm on about like maybe 2 minutes left of the video now, and I have just picked up double tap, and Pat has just picked up sleight of hand. So we are heading up back towards the roof now, and we head up towards the kind of Who's Who and the Quick Revive area.
We're riding on the Pack-a-Punch at the moment.
Yeah, so we are on the Pack-a-Punch machine. We wait for it to come up, and then this is where I knew I was going to end it at round 14 to 15, so I decided I would maybe do kind of a short 1-minute review on this M16 upgraded. The M16 upgraded is called the Skull Crusher. I've used it a lot. I had it in Black Ops, and it actually comes with a grenade launcher with 9 bullets, and the fire rate on it is absolutely awesome. I mean, if you look at the fire rate, it's so fast. I mean, that could come slightly down to double tap, but it's so easy to get killed. It's unreal. I mean, it's like 1 kill, and you are basically one right shot, and you are basically gonna do it. Basically going to kill him with your Galliv Knuckles, so it's so easy to survive. So we get this nuke, and then we decide to head up towards this area. So basically, I want you guys to maybe like this video. One thing I was going to say is that if we do get, maybe this is really far out, I mean, we don't even have 100 subscribers, so it's really hard to get 100 likes on this video. We will post the rest of the game. If we do get 100 likes, we'll post the rest of the game. I've also getting to around 34. Can't remember, because we did actually film this last night and we've slept